Well, nobody can hear me if I'm offline, that's for sure. Okay, guys, sorry about that technical difficulty. I was recording and all of a sudden it showed, but I was not recording at all. So just wanted to say sorry about that. I am back. Hopefully you can hear me. If you can hear this, let me know. And for those of you who are watching this on playback, just hopefully you'll overlook all the fumbles. I am trying to get this perfected, but it is something very, very, very new to me. I've not done a lot of live streams, I would say, but it is something that I am interested in bringing to the channel. So if anybody has any tips for live streaming, be sure to drop it down in the comment section below. Let me know. Now, for now, and I know this may be annoying, but for now I will have to be popping back over to check and see if anybody said anything or whatever. Looks like we have one in the channel. Tactical MP. If you can hear this and you can hear what I'm saying, let me know. Please say something in the live chat. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and just do some questing here as we talk. I would like very, very much to know for sure, but I'm broadcasting and you're able to hear the sound before I continue. But okay, and welcome whoever joined the channel. I do see we have a new viewer. Are you able to hear me speaking, or is the sound coming in too loud, or not? You know, is it clear? Again, this is something new to me, so I'm trying to perfect it on the go. Also, for those of you who may or may not have tried the allied races, I would highly suggest it. They are a lot of fun. So far, I've not done any on the alliance side simply because I've got to go through the unlock and I've got to get some reputation up with the alliance side first. Okay, I'm going to take this moment. What time? Okay, guys, if you can hear me. Okay, can you hear me now? Okay, I'm going to take this moment. What time? Okay, guys. Okay, technical LMP. Can you hear me? Okay, can you hear me now? Okay, I'm going to take this moment. What time? If you can hear me. Okay, great. And okay, guys, once again, I do want to LMP. Can you hear welcome everyone to the channel? Okay, can you hear me now? I know so far we only have a couple. Take this moment, but I do want to welcome you to the channel. Welcome you to the first live stream. This is going to be once again. I do want to LMP. Can you welcome everyone to the channel? Okay, can you hear me now? I know so far we only have a couple. Something, but I will be working on. But I do want to welcome you to the channel. Welcome you to the first live stream. This is once again, I do want to LMP. Can you go ahead and direct everyone to the channel? Okay, can you hear me now? I know so far we only have a couple. Something, but I will be working on. But I do want to welcome you to the channel. Welcome you to the first live stream. This is once again, I do want to LMP. Can you go ahead and direct everyone to the channel? Okay, can you hear me now? I know so far we only have a couple. Something, but I will be working on. But I do want to welcome you to this live stream. What we're going to do live stream. We're going to okay, once again, I do want to LMP. Can you go ahead and direct everyone to the channel? Can you hear me now? I know so far we only have a couple. Something, but I will be working on. I do want to welcome you to this live stream. What we're going to do live stream. Okay, once again, I do want to LMP. Can you go ahead and direct everyone to the channel? Can you hear me now? I know so far we only have a couple. Something, but I will be working on. I do want to welcome you to this live stream. What we're going to do live stream. Okay, once again, I do want to LMP. Everyone to the channel. Can you hear me now? I know so far we only have a couple. Something that I will be working on. I do want to welcome you to this live stream. Okay, every day. Okay, once again, I do want to LMP. Everyone to the channel. Can you hear me now? I know so far we only have a couple. Something that I will be working on. I do want to welcome you to this live stream. Okay, every day. Once again, I do want to everyone to the channel. Can you hear me now? I know so far we only have a couple. Something that I will be working on. I do want to welcome you to this every day. Once again, I do want to everyone to the channel. Can you I know so far we only have a couple. Something that I will be working on. I do want to welcome you to this every day. Once again, I do want to everyone to the channel. Can you I know so far we only have a couple. Something that I will be working on. Can you hear me now? Are you able to hear me right now or no? Okay, is that any better? Are you able to hear me right now or no? Trying to get the sound all lined out here. Okay, is that any better? Someone let me know if the echo is still going on or is it all cleared up? Okay, great. Trying to get the sound all and I also see that we got another someone let me know just join now unfortunately guys there will be times that you will see but I will have to minimize so you'll see a pause. I do have to minimize so I can see the live chat, see what someone is saying. So if I do minimize and you see me getting slaughtered or standing still, that's just something I've got to work on. I've got to figure out how to be able to see the live chat while I do minimize in the stream. slaughtered or standing still to minimize. That's just
all,
something I've got.
Again, what I was saying about Battle for Azeroth, if there's any of you that have a favorite feature or a least favorite feature, something that you're not looking forward to, let me know. And if you have any ideas for a video you would like to see talked about, or a future live stream on a certain topic, let me know in the comment section down below. Let me know. And if you have any ideas, and I don't know if any of you have talked about how many of you play Horde or future live stream on play Alliance topic. Let me know. So far, I am very much enjoying my allied race, and I don't know if High Mountain Tour. And how many of you play Horde? It's definitely a different feel for very much enjoying my allied race. In all honesty, I kind of figured it would be more like playing a Tauren, just with bigger horns. But it does have its distinguishing traits. In all honesty, I'm just more or less trying to get some leveling in here. My goal is to have all of my characters, each and every character I have, to 110 before everything. In all honesty, I'm just more or less trying to get some leveling in here. Now I will say that all of my characters, one of my favorites, one of my favorite features so far is the scaling. Because for example, in now I will say if you're one of the ones like myself who did PvP so far, but you're not PvPing so much now, because or if you're caught on a PvP server. Now I will say if you're one of the ones like myself, you just hate trying to level a character up there and on a PvP server. You can now, well, first of all, PvP servers, as we all know, are a thing of the past. You just hate Battle Royale. They are going away. And some say that's a good thing, others say it's not. PvP servers, personally, I are a thing of the past. I'm neutral on the subject. Battle Royale. I only played on a PvP server for some say that's a good thing, others say it's not. PvP server total. Personally, and that was with a friend. I'm neutral on the subject. I only played on a PvP. Okay, so mute the stream as okay. Here we go. Okay, can you hear me now? Okay, what about now? Okay, how's that? Okay, what about now? Okay, how's that? Okay, what about now? Okay, how's that? Okay, what about now? Okay, how's okay, that? Tactical LMP, can you hear me now? Okay, what about now? Okay, how's okay, tactical LMP, can you hear me now? Okay, what about now? Okay, how's okay, tactical LMP, can you hear me now? I'm hoping that I didn't.
Okay, tactical up. Okay. Let's try something. Okay, is that better? Can you hear me now? Feel like I'm on a Verizon commercial here. Okay. Okay, great, great. Okay, now that we got that worked out, we can move on. Now, okay, you can hear me and there is no echo or there is an echo. Okay, so as I was saying, I don't know about you guys, but one of the things I'm looking forward to the absolute most is the war mode. Now, if you've not done a lot of research into war mode, I do have a video about war mode and being able to use it to level up in Battle for Azeroth. Now, the great part is with it, with the war mode enabled, a lot of people would think, well, you're going to get ganked. You're going to automatically get ganked by every other, player that's from the opposing faction. If you're Horde, the Alliance are going to just gank you like crazy. But a few things that I've found out being on the beta is that with the new leveling system, you can level in war mode and you're not going to get ganked. And here's the reason. If someone is on your continent, on your leveling areas, then they have to be a 120 before they can get there. Okay. Now, also, let's say they are a 120 and they attack you. No big deal, because they are going to be scaled down to your level. If you're 104, they're going to be 104. Or if you're 112, they're going to be 112. So it is going to make it so that things are a lot better for people who want to level their characters. Also, one of the things that I have to say that personally I look at as a pro, not a con, is the master loot. Okay, master loot, as you know, is going away. Master loot is, quite honestly, it's one of the things that many people have complained about throughout the years, because I don't know about you, but I've been playing and been raiding since 2004, and ever since master loot become an option, you would have people go in. The raid leader would go in and automatically, if he wanted to take off with all the loot, or if he wanted to take the loot he needed and, say screw you, you're up the creek because there's nothing you can do. Okay, you contact Blizzard. Blizzard's not going to do anything because you entered into a raid knowing that it was master loot. Well, now they don't have that option. Now they cannot master loot, period. So it is automatically leveling the playing field. It's going to make it so that everybody is more evenly matched. So you know, if you go in and you kill the same mob I do, or, you know, we're working together, obviously, in a raid, we're all going to get loot. Okay? We're all going to have the possibility of loot. Now, I'm not going to say everybody is going to get a piece of gear, because, well, that's just, that would never happen in a raid, at least. But everybody would have a shot at personal loot. Now, what are your thoughts on this? Do you think that this is a good thing, a bad thing? So, just, you know, let me know either in live chat. I do keep an eye on it as much as possible. Like I said, I have to keep bouncing back to that, because for some reason I've not figured out how to get it to come up in my window. I have been toying with it, and I thought I had it fixed. Apparently I don't. So just be a little patient with me here. Like I said, this is something that I am working on, trying to get used to and go forward with. Okay, let me go ahead and bounce back over. Now, just so you guys know, we will be doing the live stream. Yeah, it will. It definitely will stop the ninja looting, because, and you know, but I don't know about you, but that was always something that totally ticked me off. I have been in multiple raids, and something drops. I've wanted it for ages. I've got the DKP, and if you raided back in vanilla, you'll understand what DKP was. If not, and you're a new player, you may not. But DKP was what we used back then as a way of measuring how long you was in raids, your contribution to the raid, and then you could use those DKP points to buy your gear. You know, if you had the DKP, it was yours. But how many times have we all seen somebody come in, it's a buddy of the raid leader, and he wants it, he's getting it. You know, that's pretty well where it is. And I've even seen raid leaders leave or have their wife on the outside, or their friend or whatever, to log in on their second account, come in on a different character of theirs, and get the gear. And there's no worse feeling than to lose your gear because somebody is being a hog. They're ninja looting, and that's just something that always has been a pet peeve of mine. Now, also, if you're looking over here on the side, you'll notice I have an add-on called Loot Appraiser. If you don't already have it, it is going to be awesome to get, because it will let you know how much each item drops is worth. Right, war mode is awesome, and I think they should have done it a long time ago, because you have the option to not go war mode, or to go war mode and get your leveling done a lot quicker. And here's the reason: you have, I want to say, 15%. You're going to get 15% extra XP for using the war mode. You're also going to get, I forget if it was, I believe it's a change, some extra loot as you go along. Now, you know, that's off the top of my head, but that's where I think it was going. So, you know, I'm assuming tactical MP, but you do raid currently. What is your opinion on raids? Do you like where they're at now? You know, are they better now than they was, in your opinion? Or do you think that it was better before Legion? A lot of people seem to think that Legion was the savior of raiding, but then too, I've also talked to quite a few that say the total opposite. I do raid. I don't know. I kind of lost the hunger for raiding like I had back in, you know, obviously back in vanilla. There was nothing more that I enjoyed than to log in, go get prepared, go get my food, go get, you know, cloth for my bandages and that kind of stuff. If I was on a hunter, go get my arrows, my bullets, and go to the entrance of the raid. That way I was there ahead of time, because a lot of times back then, if you was not at the entrance, you was not going to get in, and they would replace you by somebody who was outside in order to get things going quicker. So what are your thoughts on the raiding as we have it right now? And once again, welcome to the viewers that I see have popped in. Again, guys, if you say something in chat and I don't respond immediately, it's not because I'm ignoring you. It's because I have to minimize my screen in order to see what's going on. Because currently I've not mastered the ability to see the chat window while I'm streaming. Technical LMP. For some reason, I keep on wanting to call you Technical IMP, so I hope you'll overlook that. Legion reading had some good lore to it. I totally agree. I don't normally raid though. I used to gank everyone on my server and do raided battlegrounds. You know, I've got to say, in vanilla all the way up to about the first couple weeks of Burning Crusades, I absolutely loved the battlegrounds. I would go into the Alterac Valley and spend hours upon hours. I would go to like Arathi Basin and so on. Loved it. Now, over time, I guess I don't know. I guess I burned out on it. Maybe, if that makes any sense. I guess if you do anything, you know, hardcore for too long, you're going to burn out on it sooner or later. And I guess that's what happened with me. Now, also, if any of you do not already have the trinket that Touch of the Void, send me a message, let me know, and I'll see what I can do to help you get one. I believe I've got 4 or 5 in my bank, and back in the day they would sell for 5-10K, you know, on my server at least, and now they don't sell for very much at all. I believe the latest one I sold was 500 gold, and I was surprised that I got that much. How many of you actually go to the Dark Moon Fair now? The reason I bring up the Dark Moon Fair, there's a very good trick that you can use in the Dark Moon Fair to make oh, I think with this Dark Moon Fair, I made almost 2 million gold in just over a day. And the way I done that was, obviously, you know, the little parts that you get that have you turn it in the Dark Moon Fair, and for so many of your Dark Moon Fair tickets, I think it's like if you turn all of them in, you'll get 80 or 90 of your tickets. Okay, and then you can go get your Dark Moon Dagger Maul fish. Go and turn it in at the dock. I've also got a video on this, so be sure to check it out. You can go to the dock and buy what I think they call it a baited treasure map. Go ahead and buy it, and once you get it, jump around, you know, go to the little areas and pick up the different things. Also, in the video I put up, it gives you exact coordinates on where to go to get what you need. But once you do that, you turn it in. It's going to give you 100 Dark Moon Fair tickets. Now, the great part is once you get your tickets, you are all set. You have 180 Dark Moon Fair tickets. For some of us who have accumulated them over the years, just never knew what to spend them on, you have more. If you fall under that heading, absolutely great. Go ahead and head on over to the Dark Moon replica gear vendor and purchase your replica gear. You can sell that stuff very quick and for great money. I sold a set of the plate, Soul Render or Soul Reaver, I forget what it's called, but I sold a set of it for almost 400,000 gold just a couple days ago. So it definitely is worth doing. Let me check the live chat again. Okay, yeah. Also, but Tactical MP, you brought up a very good point. If you're leveling your character and the Dark Moon Fair is in town, go hop on the carousel and just go a couple rounds on the carousel. You'll see I want to say it's a buff called something about extra fortune or something. More or less, it's a buff that gives you so much extra XP as you level. And it lasts for, I want to say an hour, or maybe 2 hours. But at the end of that 2 hours, you can go back and get it again. So Dark Moon Fair is definitely your best friend if you're going to be leveling. And also, you can, while you're fishing, you can get an item that gives you so much more XP. I forget what it's called. I wish I knew what that was. But anyway, it's very, very good and a very big help when you're leveling. So I would definitely suggest going to the Dark Moon Fair as often as possible. When Dark Moon Fair is in town, I go to the Dark Moon Fair and spend at least 3 to 4 hours per character. Let me go ahead and eat here and get my health back up. What time I check the live chat? Also, if any of you know how to make the live chat pop out and be able to be seen in game or whatever, let me know. Well, you know, you can collect the MOG on that professor. You definitely can. What I do is I collect enough to give myself the MOG. and then I collect a couple extra sets of each one. Now, the one set that I did find that sells the absolute best is the Druid set, the Bellheart, I think it's called Bellheart or Beverheart, something like that, gear. And definitely you can get, I think I sold mine, the one set I did have, for 500,000 gold. And I mean, and it sold just quick. I put it up in trade chat, and that's another thing. I wouldn't suggest putting it on the auction house unless you just don't have time to advertise it in trade chat. Because if you sell it in trade chat, you're going to get more money, and you're going to get more quicker sales. Because if not, I know, for example, when I buy things from the auction, man, I don't look and say, well, you know, I think I'll go ahead and buy this. If there's a bid that I can put in, I'm going to bid, just because I want to see if I can save just a little bit extra money, you know. And I know a lot of other people are the same way. So, Professor, Tactical MP, both of you two, I'd love to know what your thoughts are on the new thumbnails. If you notice, I have been putting a little bit more different spin on it. Some people have said that they prefer the ones that have looks like a V, that, you know, has the little picture over on the side and the writing on the other side. But I've also been getting a lot of comments on the newer thumbnail type. So what are your thoughts? I know that you two are ones that both watch the channel quite often, and I'd really appreciate your input on it. Okay, you pop out the chat bin on OBS at the window. Make sure the window is set to be popped out. Okay, great. I'll try that once I have ended the live stream. I don't know if I could do it while I have the live stream going or not, but definitely I'll check into that, and I appreciate your you letting me know. Well, you know, the thumbnails, that has been something I've been working on for quite some time. I've tried different types, you know, and yeah, I'm not going to beat around the bush. My channel's fairly new compared to a lot of people. I've only had the channel up for just over a year, and when I started out, my thumbnails was whatever it automatically generated. I didn't do the custom thumbnails, which was a very big mistake. And then I started doing the V look, the one I had been using. And once I realized, this looks pretty good. I've seen it on another channel, and it looked fantastic. And I thought to myself, well, you know, if he can do it with do thumbnails that look that good, so can I. So I started trying it out, and so far most of the people that I've spoke with seem to enjoy the new thumbnails better. And again, if any of you need the trinket, just let me know, and I'll be sure to set up a time, have you come and open up a character on my server, and I'll get you a one of the little satchels that has fed in it. Always glad to help. this guy's either that guy is very good, or either I'm not paying attention to the game as much as I am to the chat. But even if I just get one level while we're doing this, that's fine. Right. Well, you know, but the way I look at it is, Professor, if I quit trying to improve my channel, I may as well just take the channel down. I mean, you know, I won't. My goal is to have the channel be the absolute best channel it can be. And at one point, and I know that, you know, you'll remember back when I posted the video about one of the other YouTubers, and you know, some people loved it, some didn't, but I had one viewer message me and say, what does that have to do with World of Warcraft? Is this a World of Warcraft channel, or is it not? And I started to think, you know, he's right. It don't have anything to do with World of Warcraft, so I'm going to stay away from that stuff. And I started trying to take care of my own channel instead of trying to worry about what other people may or may not have done or said or whatever. Because in the long run, you know, we all have our own channel. It don't matter what I think of what this person said or did or whatever. And you know, like right now, I'm trying my best to get into the live stream, because so many people tend to say that live stream is where it's at. And previously, I did try live streaming. I don't know if any of you was around for that nightmare, but I did try live stream back in, I want to say November of last year. Well, it was at BlizzCon, if that tells you anything. So November. And during that time, I'll be honest, I did not have the stream, the internet needed to do the live stream. My upload was only like 1.5, I think it was at the time, and my download was like 12 or maybe even lower, I can't remember. And since then I have done a lot of upgrades. I had a big nightmare trying to get it all upgraded, but I did finally get everything working, and now my internet is so much better. Now I'm pulling down I think it's 50 on the download and 6, almost 7 on the up. Here's where you start missing flying, when you're when you're leveling back in the old school leveling areas, and you need to fly around and get to where you're going quicker. You miss it. Take a look at the live chat here. Mm-hmm. Exactly. I mean, you know, for example, one thing I did want to, you know, bring to you guys and get your opinions on is one of the things that I had been doing in my videos, and a lot of people, I guess they was torn, some liked it, some didn't, was I was doing the part where I would say in each and every video, if you want to fill your pockets with gold, be an expert in any profession, you know, that kind of statement. And some people liked it, some people didn't. What are your opinions on that? Right, and I definitely. And see, I guess that's my thing, and my one reason for wanting to do the live stream more than any is that, well, quite honestly, I want to get to know my viewers. You know, if I get to know you guys on a personal level, it makes it easier for me to know what you want, because, well, growing up, one of my uncles used to say, if I don't know what kind of soda you want, or if I don't know what kind of snack you want, I'm not going to be able to give it to you. You know, I'm going to just bring you what I think you might want. Well, but it's kind of like that with YouTube, or at least for me it is. A lot of people seem to have it so easy. They just pop it right up out of their head, and it's all good, and everybody seems to love it, and that kind of thing. But for me, I don't want to just pop up a video and say, well, either they'll like it or they won't. I want to pop up a video knowing that you'll like it, and knowing that it's something that you, my viewers, are going to want to watch. Because if you don't want to watch it, I'm doing something wrong. If you don't want to watch it, then that video is not going to help me or the channel to grow. And you know, I mean, I've had a lot of people give me some slack about, you know, oh man, you're nothing but a hillbilly, you know, you're this, you're that, you're, you know, a lot of people have talked about, you know, my weight and so on. Yeah, I'm a overweight hillbilly, but I'm proud of who I am. You know, I wouldn't change if I could. Now, I do want to lose some weight, but hey, that's something that's going to happen as time goes on, you know. Okay, here, let's see. I work a lot, but just go for $20, to be honest. Okay. Hey, that's a good move, tactical MP. A lot of people do that nowadays. Dynamics is changing before it was just craft your own proper. Very, very true. Right, and you know, exactly. You know, I mean, I've had some people that be downright cruel. You know, I mean, I've had some people send me private messages and just be downright mean. And you know, to them, I talk to them. I try to let them know where I'm coming from, how I'm, as they say, how I'm wired, and if they like it, great. If they don't, then you know, I'm not going to change for anybody. You know, I'm more than willing to try different types of videos if that's what makes somebody happy. You know, hey, if you want lore videos, I'll give you some kind of some lore videos. I'll do my best. But also, I did want to pop out one more thing here, and I know I'm popping out a lot of questions to you guys in this video, but this is my opportunity to get to hear from you and know what you want. You know, a lot of people seem to like the scripted videos. They like it where everything is on a script. It's all laid out 100%. There's no margin for error. Everything is scripted out. And then some absolutely hate the scripted videos. Me personally, yeah, I'm not going to lie, this is a 100% unscripted video. Some of my videos are scripted. Most of them are, to be honest. But I am trying to get away from the scripted. Now, tonight, what I did was I have bullet points. I have my little reminders of what, you know, some things I wanted to get discussed. So I guess, do you guys like it when they are unscripted or when they are scripted best? And also, like I said, please do, if you have any, now or in the future, if you have any ideas on something that you would like to see put in a video, hey, pop it up in a comment for me. I do try to read and reply to every single comment. It sometimes may take a few days. Sometimes, for some reason, some of the videos will even get popped over into hold for review. I'm not sure why that is, and I have already contacted YouTube to see if there's a way of fixing that. But you know, let me know in the comment section of any of my videos if you come up with an idea or you see a different kind of video that you would want to see. Let me know. I'll definitely do what I can to make a video on it. Now here is the kind of quest giver that I love. The ones that give you turn in one, they give you two. So, you know, like I said before I go back out away from town, I'll go ahead and pop over to the live chat and check it out. Okay. You know, that's actually a very good idea. Of a 5-second video clip before the intro was, you know, very good back in the day. Definitely, you know, be more like the people that you're trying to attract to the videos. You know, I mean, be yourself, obviously, but. I think if you're doing something what you enjoy, you will get people that are interested in the topic. YouTube is great because you can do whatever you like. Very, very true. Very true. Hey, that's a very good idea. And matter of fact, let me write that down before I forget. I always keep a ink pen handy. Okay, so, and I'll be sure to give you a shout out on that when I do that video. Okay, this is different. For some reason, I guess I'm in some kind of a cutscene. This is different. Great part about this is I can it's going to be moving around and I don't even have to pay attention, I guess. What time it's doing that, I can read chat. Professor, do you do videos on the on World of Warcraft or Tactical IP? Same question. If you do, let me know, and maybe we can talk about getting a collaboration going on. So started out to today at a 34 and already at a 36. So not bad. Like I said, I don't know about you guys, but I've always enjoyed leveling. It's always been one of the things I've actually done more than anything. Back in, what was it? Rapid the Lich King, I believe it was. In my guild, I was one of the only ones that had characters of every class, every race that was max level and ready to raid. So it's definitely getting more interesting now that they've revamped the leveling. I do play the a lot of alts. I play the allied races quite often. Like right now, I'm playing the High Mountain Tauren. But so far, I've got to say that so far the High Mountain Tauren, it is like playing a normal Tauren, but it's a little bit differently. Wow, 26 110s. Impressive. Are they all Horde, or do you have Horde and Alliance, or what do you have? And also, guys, is there any particular any subject that you want to see like live streams about, or whatever? If there is, just like I said, let me know. I know I see a lot of people popping in. So far, we've maintained about 90% of the ones that have come into the channel, which is great. I appreciate everyone popping in. I'm trying to get as many ideas from you as possible while I've got you guys here and while we're just hanging out, because I don't look at this stream as being anything where I'm going to more or less put out anything that's going to be more of a teaching video, because to be honest with you, this is a video, or a live stream rather, where I want to make it easy as possible for you to get to know me and me to get to know you. And the best way to do that is talk about what everybody's into. Definitely I am all for the creating different kinds of videos. I know some people seem to be nowadays interested in the lore very, very, very much. And those who have been popping in, introduce yourself. So say hi. Typically we don't bite. If we do, we only try to nibble the first time or two. We don't bite too hard. And how many of you have actually took the time to level a character through the old content? For example, from 1 all the way up since the new revamp. Okay, so gotta have a key. go ahead and check out live chat real quick. Wow. 2 accounts. You know, that's definitely something that many people do nowadays, I guess. The dual boxing, I've seen a lot of people talk about doing that. In Wild, I've seen a lot of people be ganked. I may go ahead and try to get out some lore videos over the next few days. I do have some very what I like to think of as very interesting videos coming up. So hopefully you guys will enjoy them. And definitely, you know, if there's something, if I do a video and it's not something you guys are interested in, or you guys are not enjoying, as my viewers, let me know, please. Just let me know, because if I don't know what you want, I can't give it to you. And you know, one of the main reasons, and I've had people want to know, well, what made you open up a YouTube channel? Why all of a sudden? I mean, I've played WoW since 2004. Why all of a sudden create a YouTube channel? Well, in all honesty, I guess you could say it was trade chat, not the YouTuber, but the actual trade chat in game that was a encouragement. Because I would see people come on, they have a question, they post it, and you have people with some wisecrack, you know, telling somebody, oh, if you want to know what the answer is, YouTube or Google knows, go Google it. And, you know, a lot of times, maybe that viewer don't have a lot of time to go to Google and invest hours or minutes that they only have a little bit of time to play. So I guess you could say I wanted to start helping people. I wanted to start making it easier on people to go forward. Set my character to eat, and I'll go ahead and pop over to live chat. And welcome to the new people in the chat. It looks like we have had quite a few more enter. Now, this is going to be probably a weekly or at least every other week thing starting out until I get used to it. Then I may do it a little bit more often. Let me know if there's any tips or tricks that you can think of that may help with the live chats. If they are, either private message me. You can always email me. My email is in the info tab or about me tab. Check it out, and just let me know what you think. Also, if there is any improvements to the channel that you would like to see. You know, for example, let's say I'm making too many gold videos. Let me know. I'll switch it up a little bit. But like I said, typically my stream is going to go for an hour to an hour and 10 minutes. But unfortunately, tomorrow I do have to be out of town for a little bit with a appointment. So I will be ending this stream in about, I'm going to say 5 minutes, 10. So if any of you have any questions over the next few minutes, go ahead and post them in the comments or the live chat, and I'll be more than happy to answer. Some of these characters or mobs that you have to kill now, I guess you could say I don't remember them being so difficult back in the day. It helps when you have somebody pop up, I guess, that are on the same quest, and they kind of slaughter whatever you're needing. And again, guys, I do want to thank you for your understanding and being patient with me. Again, this is something definitely new. I main my hunter mostly, called Renegade Hawk on Thrall. And I've been maining my hunter for about the last 2 or 3 expansions. Previously, I mained my warrior, and my warrior was my all-time favorite back in the beginning. And for some reason, a friend of mine had mentioned that the guild that I was in at the time needed a hunter, somebody that was always on, somebody that was dependable, that they could get to go to raids and so on. I said, okay, no problem. Give me a couple days. I'll get one leveled up. I leveled my character all the way up. I believe back then it was 90. It was back in Mist of Pandaria. And from there, I guess you could say I become a hunter addicted person. Because the hunter is well, a lot of people say it's just easy mode. It's not that I do it because it is so-called easy mode. I do it because a hunter is very fun to play. If you've never played a hunter, I would highly suggest it. And again, you know, if you see, and I will be putting up notifications ahead of time, anytime I'm going to be live streaming, and you know, please be sure to drop in on all the live chats that I do, because I'm sure they will be getting better with time. I know I've probably bummed around a little bit on this one because it is, like I said, you know, it's something new. And as my uncle would have said, anytime you start something new, you're not going to be a pro straight off. So it is going to be something that I will be working with. Also, one question to you guys, very, very quick, while I answer yours. Do you prefer videos with or without the YouTuber in it? For example, you know, in my videos, I'm not typically in my video. And I know that, you know, for example, you look at Asmongold or Pyromancer, or if I'm saying his name right, Alacom, ACCOL, whatever. I know that all of those YouTubers do the live stream with their, or not only live stream, but the actual videos with them in it. So let me know what you prefer on this. And trust me, it's not as easy to to be on stream as long, you know, for an hour or so without a drink. So I am going to grab me a little bit of a drink here. Definitely, it seems like I have 2 people here who play a lot of hunters. Okay, so this quest is definitely going to be interesting. It tells me I need a key, but I have no idea where this guy is at. I guess the idea of leveling with heirlooms at times and just power leveling through kind of makes you forget where some of the things is at. Okay, guys, and I do appreciate everything. I do appreciate your being here. It is time for me to go ahead and call it for tonight. Like I said, I do have an early morning tomorrow, or we would continue to go a little bit longer. I will be having another live stream coming up in a week or so, maybe even sooner. I don't know. I've got to try to get some of these features to working. So I do definitely appreciate your input. You guys have given me a lot of input tonight, and I think we've actually started getting to know each other a little bit better, which is what my main goal. So again, let me know if you have any ideas, any questions, any tips on live streaming or anything else. Just pop it into a comment section on any of my videos, and I'll be sure to answer as quick as I can. Now, for the others who have been in live stream and have yet to speak, be sure to speak up. Next time. Like I said, we don't bite. If we do, we don't bite too hard. No problems. And just be sure to subscribe. I would say, and I'll answer this question real quick before I do close. I would say we have probably just over a month before the pre-patch. If I've got it figured right, I want to say first part or middle of July. So just over a month. That's just, my personal opinion. But again, I do want to thank you all for being here. And you have a great evening. Hopefully you're enjoying or have enjoyed your Memorial Day. And I will see you next time.